Love it or leave it.
All right, now it's time for the rant wheel. Here's how it works. We spin the wheel. Wherever it lands, we rant about. Well, that's how it used to work. Now we just each get to rant when it lands on our faces.
Okay.
Roxane, what would you like to rant about?
My dog is on there.
That's in fact my dog.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Anything with a poodle.
Max.
Yes. Good job.
Not Max.
Max is the dog.
Max is the dog, but not
Max
this
is the
dog.
dog.
It's a different dog.
What am I going to rant about? Why have we foregone lighting in film and television? It's just infuriating. We just watched Presumed Innocent, and great show. Jake Gyllenhaal looking very good and muscular and sweaty. Earnest. But you can't see anything at all. You kind of have to just like bring a lantern. And so I just feel like bring back lighting budgets. Game of Thrones, the other one, and the other one, like every show and movie now is so goddamn dark. And I just always want to walk on there with just a little lantern. I'm just saying, fucking light your shit.
I don't want to. This may be a personal question.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone really gotten in there in the settings? Really gotten in there?
Oh yeah, no. I'm sorry, but my settings are pristine, as are my televisions. It is not a setting problem. And it's so infuriating when people are like, "Oh, it's a setting problem." Look, come on. We've had TVs for like 100 I don't know.
A long time.
60, 70, 80 years. Our settings are fine.
I want you to know something, though. It's only out of respect that I ask, because the more respect I have for someone, the more I assume they are not spending their time getting deep in the RGB in there, getting real deep in the contrast, in the motion, making sure the motion flows off.
Yes. Well, the thing is, I don't have to do it myself. I have an amazing man named Gary, and Gary does all of that. And Gary is very anal about that stuff. That's why I'm really confident about my settings. It's not me. It's
Everybody
Gary.
needs an anal Gary.
Oh, he's so great. He is so great. And his wife's book club reads my books, so I always give him books to take to her book club.
Wow.
Not just mine, like any book I think they would enjoy.
That's cool. It'd be weird if it was just your books.
It would.
Because you'd be like, oh, wow,
and
thanks.
there are only so many.
All right, thanks so much. No, yeah, looking for this is perfect. Let's spin it again. Simon, what would you like to rant about?
Conspiracy theories really annoy me because, first of all, people just act as if they know for sure that they're real. And, okay, it's not binary. Some of them might be true, but the fact when people just sort of act as if every conspiracy theory is true, it really bothers me because it's just like, oh, they are spraying chemicals. Who's they, first of all, okay? That's when it starts to get kind of problematic. And a lot of people, I think, suffer from apophenia, which is a 10-point word, which I had to look up, which basically means that people associate something like if they see the face of something like Mother Teresa on a toast, they think it's a sign. No, it just happens to kind of look like Mother Teresa. There's no conspiracy behind it. There's no plan. Life is random and life is chaos. And sometimes that's okay if you just accept the randomness of it all. I think you'll be more at peace instead of having to have some answer for everything, that there's some group of Illuminatis pulling the strings on everything. I just don't buy it. And I think people that use that as a crutch, it's a little exhausting. And I just wish they'd be open to saying, or maybe I'm wrong. It's like, if you want to have a conspiracy theory, go on your whole thing, but afterwards say, or maybe not.
Very good. Very good.
Was that a minute?
Is perfect. Let's spin it again.
I wonder who it's going to be.
Oh, who could it be?
Ashley, what do you like to rant about?
I'm very, very upset about this push to bring back indie sleaze that's happening all over right now. And also that they're calling it indie sleaze because that's not what we called it back in the 2010s. It was just being a hipster. And now everywhere online, it's indie sleaze is back. Indie sleaze is back. I'm listening to Phoenix and Mac DeMarco. That's not what it was. Okay, I was there. I was trying to squeeze into American Apparel and my Alita Jeffrey Campbell's, and I was twisting my ankle every night. Okay, but I know that society is not ready for indie sleaze, as they call it, to truly come back. Like, we're just not truly ready, because I have been sitting here all night terrified to call this man Dirt Nasty. But that's how I know him. I'm sorry I didn't know Scary Movie, but I know Dirt Nasty and Mickey Avalon. Okay, I want to take a picture and bring back my MySpace just to post it with you.
Top 8 friends.
Yeah, absolutely. And they don't, that's not what they're talking about. They don't know that it was the real indie sleaze, and I'm just kind of sick of this stolen valor today with these kids being like, oh my gosh, like I got my Los Angeles Apparel Circle skirt, and it's like, no, back in the day they didn't even make this past a size 10, and it was so sad all the time. Okay, and you're like, first, you can't even do coke now. There's so much fentanyl in it. Okay, we can't have it come back.
And that's so important. Let's spin it again. I want to talk about something very specific, and it is this. It is happening too often that I'm going into a public restroom and I'm finding that someone has spit their gum in the urinal. And there is nothing to me that better symbolizes how Trump happens. That the decline we see all around us, that in a room that 100% of the time has at least one garbage can expressly for the purpose of throwing away paper towels if they have a little bit of gum in it. You are spitting your gum out into a device that famously cannot receive anything other than liquid. You are saying that in this moment, when you are peeing, that you are going to do something that is no easier than spitting it out in the garbage to create a disgusting problem for a stranger who only wants to go into this room, clean it as quickly as possible, and get out. And you are deciding that as part of that job, they have to pick up a piece of chewing gum with their gloved hand and throw it out for you for no reason whatsoever. It makes absolutely no sense. It is a tiny bit of needless cruelty in an already cruel world. And I cannot fathom the mindset of a person that would do that, because it is so free and easy to not do that. That is what I thought before this show. And when I was saying this to Milo, he was like, oh, you've never done that? One of the sweetest, best people you could ever work with. The guy is, he's the coolest guy. Always a kind word. Always easy to work with. Always the best, right? You're just like, my fucking rock fucking solid 10 out of 10 dude. And he's like, I've done it before. I don't get men. Thank you. All right. And that's the rant wheel.